Rain lashed against the grimy windows of Blackwood Manor. Each drop a tiny fist against the glass. Inside, Detective Miles Corbin played his flashlight beam across peeling wallpaper and dust-caked furniture. The place had been abandoned for decades, or so the official report said, but the air was thick with a stillness that felt, "Watch it." On a rotting mahogany desk, he found a leather-bound diary. Its pages were filled with a frantic scrawl, detailing strange symbols and speaking of rituals meant to contain something ancient and unspeakable. A chill, entirely unrelated to the storm outside, snaked down his spine. This wasn't just a missing persons case anymore. It was a descent into something much older and darker. He pressed deeper into the mansion's decaying heart, the floorboards groaning under his weight like a dying man. Doors, long since warped, shut, creaked open in the darkness behind him. His flashlight beam would catch fleeting movements in the periphery, shadows that danced and warped in ways they shouldn't. Whispers slithered from the walls, formless and menacing, seeming to coil around his name, Ispunarun Gundron, but found only empty, dust-choked corridors. Tenesa, it a flicker in a shattered mirror, the briefest glimpse of a gaunt, spectral face, its eyes wide with a silent, eternal scream. The house was alive, and it was tasting his fear. A cold draft led him to a section of wall that didn't match the rest. Behind a tapestry, depicting a grim, forgotten battle, he found the outline of a hidden door. It opened into a small, stone-walled chamber, the air within frigid and heavy. In the center, on a stone pedestal, rested a twisted obsidian. It pulsed with a faint, sickly purple light, a malevolent energy that made the hairs on his arms stand on end. As he approached, the air shimmered, coalescing into the translucent form of a man in tattered 19th century attire. It was the face from the mirror, the mansion's former owner, his form bound to the room, a prisoner of the very artifact he once sought to control. The spectral figure lunged, not with physical force, but with a psychic assault. Visions flooded Miles's mind, a whirlwind of terror and despair, the final moments of others who had stumbled upon this room, their life forces being siphoned away by the pulsating artifact. He saw their souls being twisted and consumed. The ghost wasn't attacking him. It was trying to merge with him, to possess his body as a last resort. Recalling a passage from the diary, Miles focused his will. Pushing back against the psychic onslaught, he fought to hold on to his own consciousness, his own identity, against the tide of ghostly desperation. The diary hadn't just been a record of madness. It was an instruction manual. Through the storm of shared memories, Miles understood. The ghost wasn't the monster. It was a warden. For a century, it had been the final line of defense, trying to scare away anyone who might unleash the true evil locked within the obsidian figure. Following the diary's cryptic instructions, Miles began to chant the words of a containment ritual, his voice a desperate counterpoint to the howling wind. The spectral guardian joined in, its whispery voice adding an ethereal harmony. The purple light of the artifact flared violently before being sucked inward, collapsing into a pinprick of absolute darkness. The stone chamber fell silent. The guardian spirit gave Miles a final, grateful nod before dissolving into motes of light. As the first rays of dawn pierced the storm clouds, Miles Corbin stumbled out of Blackwood Manor, leaving its secrets sealed away forever.